I'm predicting the future like psychic. Tip off and kickoffs, it got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife. I'm with T Woods, Josker, and Mikey. You can hate it or love it or like it. I ain't breaking a sweat while I'm placing the bet, cause these picks I got is fire. Tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs, tip off and kickoffs, baby. Tip off and kickoffs,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tip Offs and Kickoffs, your favorite podcast here. It's your boy Josker, man. You know how to bring the guys with me. What's going on, T Woods? What's up?
What's going on, man? How we doing, Mikey?
Doing good. Repping the Pacers today. Big trade today.
Straight
Yes,
up.
sir.
So you already know we have to get into this trade deadline into today. We're going to talk about all these trades, all the impacts it did to the NBA. Let's start off with the Pacers trade. Benedict Mathurin. What's going on, T Woods?
Well, he was in the final year of his contract, and Pacers didn't know if they could afford to keep him. So it makes sense, but as to the rest of the trade package, I don't know. You could possibly say that the Pacers overpaid. What do you think, Mikey?
Yeah, Ben Mathurin was on the last year of his contract. Isaiah's got another. He was included in the trade. So another young guy. He had another year on his contract. The Pacers gave 2 first-round picks, but the first one is protected for the top 4 selections. So if they end up being bad enough to get in the top 4, then that's the Pacers pick, and it's going to revert to I believe a 2030 or 2031 first-round pick, which hopefully, if we can keep this team together, will not be that great of a pick. And they also threw in a second first-round pick. And, again, ideally, I think that's next year's. Ideally, we're not that good. Or, I mean, we are good, and it'll go to a later round pick. So I kind of like the trade. A lot of people really rate our new incoming center as one of the top 10 centers in the NBA, and he's got stats and size to prove it.
What do you think, Joey? We finally get someone that can really rebound, given that right now I'm pretty sure we ranked like 28th in the league in rebounding.
Yeah.
I think this is good, man. Not going to lie, kind of got a steal. Hear me out. So, Miles Turner wanted over $100 million for his contract, and we got a better center, and we're paying half the price for him. So I think the Pacers really won in the end. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be a great addition to the team. Him and Jay Huff maybe can go twin towers with the rebounds. Maybe Jay Huff can develop that reverse dunk with him. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, I honestly think, in my opinion, I think Ben Mathurin probably would have left anyways, no matter if we could pay him. I mean, let's be real. When Tyrese comes back, he's going to go back to the bench. He's going to be the 6th man or somewhere in the rotation. I mean, that's what he was last year. And, I mean, you could tell by his body language he's pissed off about that. And this year, all the injuries, he's getting to play all the time. But he knows next year they're going to be like, all right, your ass is going right back to the bench. Carlisle ain't playing that bullshit. So that's probably why they had to get him out of there. And then Ajax is cool. He fouls a lot, though, man. He's always in foul trouble. And Jesus, I mean, we need more shooters. And that man can't shoot. He couldn't shoot to save his life, man.
No.
I mean,
no. Great blocker, but
yeah, I mean, great blocker. Paint defender, but yeah, I think they did the right move of letting them 2 go though, because like I said, I think Benedict was on his way out, in my opinion. Yeah, that summarized that. So one of the biggest. What's up?
How about we move a state over? Let's go to Ohio with it and check out the new Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh yeah, James
Harden. Yeah, James Harden's in town. What do you think, Joey?
I mean, that's gonna be tough, man. I think the Cavaliers are gonna suck. I mean, you got James Harden. Look, you got James Harden, ball hog, plays no defense, And you got Donovan Mitchell. He's on the same thing. I mean, they're both going to try to get their touches. That's what it's going to be. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's going to want to get his points. James Harden's going to want to get his points, rebounds, and assists every single game. So I don't know if that chemistry is really going to work. I think they're kind of stupid. What's up?
I disagree with you, man.
What you think? Tell me what's on your mind, bro.
I think it'll work out quite well. This season, they haven't really been able to get Jared Allen in the mix offensively compared to recent years, and I think James Harden will be able to maximize his potential as a lob threat. Evan Mobley will be able to do his thing. Donovan Mitchell will have a bit more pressure taken off of him. Might even be able to get a couple of catch and shoots in there. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, they did let DeAndre Hunter go, but they did make other acquisitions like bringing in Dennis Schroeder, getting rid of Lonzo Ball, kind of, shifting their whole guard rotation around. I think you got it wrong, man. I think Cavaliers got a little bit better.
I don't know, man. James Harden has always been about him wherever he goes, man. He has to get his, he's still good. He's still a great talent, but dude, he don't play defense. I mean, you had Darius Garland. Darius Garland's young, hungry, playing defense, playing offense. I mean, dude, he was going so hard last year. This man got turf toe in basketball.
Well,
he's tough. He's quick.
He can't stay healthy. Darius Garland couldn't stay on the floor for too long. That was a big issue last year.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see how this works out. That'd be cool if they could work together, but man, I know James Harden's sick as hell. I mean, dude, imagine me living in LA, having all that stuff. You gotta go to dirty ass Cleveland, Ohio.
But he gets a better shot at winning his first championship. I don't think they'll do it, but much better chance of doing it with Cleveland than the Clippers.
Hello?
What do you think, Mikey?
I think the new look Cavaliers, I don't know that this really helps them that much. I mean, Garland's 26. Harden is older, but he's more consistent. He doesn't play defense, and if he does get the team to the playoffs, he's going to choke. He's choked everywhere he's been, and then he'll start complaining about coaching, and then he'll want to get traded again. And everywhere he goes, they end up losing. So he's gotten everything everywhere he's been. Everything he's asked for, and it hadn't worked out. But moving out east too, I really like what the Washington Wizards do, or did, with Anthony Davis now. They got Trae Young out there. I mean, they got a good young squad and a couple of veterans. I really like what's going on with that. What do you think, T?
While I don't think it'll show positive results by the end of this season, I do, however, think next season they will be within the realm of, making the play-in. At least that'll be my expectation for them. Added a bit more veteran presence. Anthony Davis probably won't have to play the 5 anymore. They can, get him back in at the 4 slot with them having Alexander Sarr. Trae Young will do his thing. Nice change of scenery. I expect a lot of good things from them. What about you, Joey? You locked in with the Wizards at all?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's going to come down to is injuries. Trae Young's injured a lot. Anthony Davis is injured a lot. What's going on? When they're both healthy, I mean, dude, they can both kill it. I mean, we've seen it. Trae Young's one of the best shooters in the game, and Anthony Davis is easily top 3 power forwards when he plays the 4. I mean, play defense, can shoot, he can do it all. It's just a matter of staying healthy. I mean, him putting on a little bit of weight helped too. Helped his inside game. I think they got potential though, because I mean, the Wizards are like a young up and coming team, and you put 2 vets like Trae Young and Anthony Davis on there, they can school them young bulls up, and Honestly, I really think they can do some damage, man. They really can probably apply some pressure out there in the East. Probably too late
Real
for them
quick,
now. What's
I,
up?
I saw that Grant Paulson, um, he is he's the Take Command podcast from Washington. He said that the Wizards have turned the Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma trades into Trae Young, Anthony Davis, and 5 pick swaps. So that's masterclass right there. I mean, they're doing what they got to do. I don't love getting rid of D'Angelo Russell. For the the Mavericks got rid of D'Angelo, so he's on the bench now, and I don't know how much it helps the Mavs, but they're going to have a pretty good pick this next year too. But Anthony Davis and Trae Young, I kind of like it. I mean, they got to do something. They've sucked forever. They haven't been relevant since Michael Jordan was there, in my opinion. I mean, that's the last time anybody cared about the Wizards, so they got to do something. It gets the fans excited.
Hold on.
You should
Hold
only
on.
what? You only John
Nah,
Wall?
you're crazy, bro. You're
Oh,
crazy. You're telling me they weren't relevant when Russell Westbrook took them to the playoffs?
And
Come
did
on
what?
now.
And did
Dude,
what?
they went to the bro, he went there and took them to the playoffs. I mean, that's a pretty big deal for me, the Wizards.
In the East.
I mean, yeah, but
all right. Look, forget all that.
And how long ago was that?
that was a minute ago, but still, man. I mean, hey, that's when Russ was bouncing around. He popped up there and took him to the playoffs. I mean, but hey, they were relevant when John Wall and Brad Beal were there. Come on now. Everybody had that John Wall jersey. Come on. I mean, they were good when they had Mike, but if you're going to throw Mike in there, you better throw Agent Zero in there as well. Agent Zero's out there popping this thing for the Wizards too, bro. You should know that. You was back. That was back in your time, Mikey. Come on. I was still in Pampers, bro.
2020 was the last time they made the playoffs.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, COVID.
6 years. And it was the 8th seed. Defeated the first round. Come on, man.
I mean, that's pretty impressive for that Wizards team. I mean, they didn't really have nothing to work with besides Russ. But I mean, hell, Russ was out there hustling, getting them damn triple doubles.
I mean, he's done that on every team.
100%. Yeah.
Well, I think we should move on to the next team. I think we should head a bit north with it and check out the new Boston Celtics. They made a couple changes with their roster, brought in Nikola Vucevic and had Anthony Simons pack his bags and send him to Chicago, where they're now rebuilding. What do you think about that, Mikey? New big man in town.
Yeah, I mean they needed a big badly. I don't think the Porzingis thing really worked out in the years past. So I haven't watched a whole lot of Celtics basketball this year, but this helps them out, and they're really kind of loading up for next year. They're going to get their star player back next year, and Tatum. So that's kind of like what the Pacers are doing, just kind of loading up, and everybody's going to run it next year.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Celtics are third in the East right now.
Yeah, they got a good record, but I don't think anybody expects them to go all the way without Tatum.
Maybe not all the way, but Jaylen Brown's doing a fine job of leading the charge with this fellas.
Yeah, he likes it too. Jalen's always been waiting to be that star. Tatum's kind of, put that shadow on him, but Jalen's a star in his own right, and hopefully they just stay together and don't try to get too big. I mean, they both got paid, so stay right there and keep the thing rolling. You're winning.
What do you think, Joe? You think the Celtics are still meant to put up a fight this season?
100%. Yeah, I mean, despite Tatum's injury, let's not forget Jaylen Brown was Finals MVP. So put some respect on that man's name, Mikey. All right, don't ever compare him to Jason Tatum, because that man's in his own lane. And my opinion, Jaylen Brown's better. I think so, personally. Hey, he's a clutch player.
Bold.
look what he's doing. Hey, look what he's doing with the Celtics right now. Look, be honest. Did y'all think the Celtics were going to be third in the East at all this year?
Or is
Especially
he
in
doing
halfway.
that because he's got nobody in his way to score?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just think that team's built pretty good. I mean, you got the role players, Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons. I mean, all they've really been missing was a big. I mean, losing Al Horford was pretty tough for them, but I think Vucevic is going to clear that hole right up.
Well, I mean, I'll keep it real with you. They were never going to be bad. They have a great coach, and the way they play basketball, as long as they're able to knock threes down, because that is a very heavy part of their game. They play gritty defense. They were always going to be in the mix. Right now they're sitting third.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
They always been straight shooters, man. We're keeping it real. They've been straight shooters. But yeah, I mean, I mean, they're gonna make the playoffs for sure. I think they could probably get out of the first round, depending on what seed they go in. But yeah, I think the Celtics did really good by picking up Vucevic, man. So
you lose some youth though. That's where Vucevic is 35 years old. Yep. So you lose a little youth there to go for the all in, and hopefully Tatum's right, just like we hope Halliburton's right. You're not going to be immediately. I mean, I'm sure these guys are. I saw a video of Halliburton dunking already. So I'm sure they're okay. But a season's long worth of wear and tear on your body, especially on your Achilles, calf, it takes a toll. It's hard coming back. It's just easier when you're 24 years old.
Absolutely. Now two teams I want to dive into that are currently not sitting in great standing, but have shown great potential this year. We'll start off with the Charlotte Hornets. They've done great, coming into the end of the first half of the season. I think they had gone on an 8-game win streak, or maybe they still might be active right now. Double check.
Yeah, they got a good streak going on right now. 8-2 in the last 7-game win streak. 8-2 in the last 10.
On fire, and I personally think that they should make the play-in at the very least. With the Bulls making the moves that they made, I think they're crashed out on tanking. I think the Hornets should very well rise in there somewhere. Now, I don't think they'll go super far, but they shouldn't be that terrible team anymore. I feel like 3-4 years you pick in the top 5. I think, come on, man, let's get it together. Going alongside that, another team that I think might have a chance to turn that around as well is the Utah Jazz. They've made some acquisitions as well, bringing in Triple J from the Grizzlies. Right now, they sit
16-35.
Not great, but the way the roster's constructed, I could see them popping off a couple spurts of victories. They might get 3 wins in a row here, 4 in a row here, make their way. I see the Clippers possibly, or the Warriors maybe even dropping out. There's a lot to go. Clippers had a fire sale. Warriors somewhat had a fire sale. They got rid of Kuminga, Trace Jackson Davis, and Buddy Hield. Brought in Kristaps Porzingis, which we spoke about earlier. Porzingis himself, he's been having all sorts of issues with illnesses and injuries. I think I could see the Jazz sneaking in there. If not this year, then there's no reason they shouldn't at least make the play next year.
Yeah, they got a good young team. I did see another thing earlier that the Pacers did make a run at the Jazz center. Wesley.
Walker Kessler.
Yeah, they made a run at him. Apparently, offered 2 first-round picks, but they didn't want it. So Kessler's is athletic and he can rebound as well, and he would have been great on the Pacers as well. But the Jazz, they're working with some stuff. I mean, when you get top picks like that, you're bound to be good eventually.
You mean have to be, right?
Do what?
You have to be, right? You can't
Oh yeah,
continuously
unless you suck at drafting.
Or unless you're the New Orleans Pelicans, then you find a way to be terrible.
Yeah,
Year
the
in
old
and
school
year
Sixers
out.
wasted so many picks.
The process finally came. What do we think about any other top teams coming out of the West? I think the Thunder might have gotten a little bit better, adding Jared McCain, more shooting to the roster, where they possibly could have lacked it without really giving up very much. Anybody?
Yeah, they already lead the NBA in points per game, and then they add another shooter. So, and then they got how many first round picks still over the next 5 or 6 more first round picks over the next 2 or 3 years. It's ridiculous. They're so loaded. If they don't make a run, I mean, it's criminal.
Absolutely. I think coming out of the All-Star break, they're a little more healed up. I think they'll be ready to go. Joey, what do you think? They're really, honestly, the best teams coming out of the West kind of sat a little stagnant here at the trade deadline.
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback off of what you were talking about earlier, I'm going to start off with the Hornets. I agree with you. I think the Hornets are going to do damage. I mean, dude, they picked up Kobe White from the Bulls. He's a good shooter. That's adding another guard that can shoot. As we all know, Hornets has some shooters, long ball, so on and so forth. Also, they added Indianapolis' own Mike Conley, vet. I think he can really go in there and school them young boys up, man, and do some damage off the bench because he's probably going to, obviously Mike Conley's going to come off the bench. Yeah.
Are they expected to keep him? I don't know if they're expected to keep him. Are they?
Yeah, I don't know. There were a couple of players that got traded that aren't expected to be kept.
I know Lonzo got waived.
Lonzo, Chris Paul will probably be waived.
Yeah, Toronto already said Chris Paul doesn't have to show up. I'm not sure. And because they were just talking about Conley going back to Minnesota if this all works out right.
Yeah, I mean, according to my notes, Lonzo Ball's gonna be waived. Chris Paul. I don't see nothing about Mike Conley. I mean, as of now, I guess he's gonna stay. But yeah, I mean, I think the Hornets are gonna be good all around. With the Warriors now, I think that was silly for them to trade Kuminga and Buddy Hield for Kristaps. I mean, Kristaps always hurt. Kuminga's young. Kuminga's good. Buddy Hield is playing very, very good basketball with the Warriors. I mean, you just got rid of a shooter. I don't know. I don't know what their thinking was. I mean, maybe they want to replace Al Horford because they think this might be his last season. I'm not sure, man. I mean, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, I guess they're professionals at this. I guess they know more than us. So we'll see how the Warriors really do. With the Thunder, Jared McCain definitely is a good addition. I mean, that team is just young. They're all active. They play fast basketball, and like you were saying earlier, Mikey, they average the most points per game. I don't know what's gonna go on with that team, and with all the picks they got, they don't. I mean, they're not gonna need anything. I mean, they're already good, so it's honestly, it's gonna be crazy to see what they do with these upcoming picks. I mean, they're just gonna trade for more picks.
Yeah, and use it as value. If you see a vet out there you want, you can use it as value. Otherwise, I think they need to keep loading up on big men because Chet gets injured sometimes, and then all your backup is what's his name, Harkenstein?
No, he starts for them. They have They have the other Jalen Williams.
Oh, the opposite. My bad. Yeah, but Chet gets he gets some solid minutes. He gets 30 minutes a game. Hartenstein gets 26 minutes a game. But I know sometimes that Chet's played 45 games this year. But and then Hartenstein's only played 26. He started 26 out of 27. So I think they need to keep drafting bigs because you never know. They got plenty of guards everywhere.
Yeah.
Keep drafting bigs.
I would be surprised maybe if they didn't go after a couple more wings. I feel like they've got quite a few in the guard position. I'd like to move on to teams that should have made bigger trades or teams that didn't make any trades that should have, at all. Joey, who's a team that didn't make a splash that you thought should have, or a team that should have moved on from a project?
I really was convinced, and I feel like a lot of people were convinced that Giannis is going to get traded. He clearly does not want to be there. Yeah, I think he's just going to milk his way out of there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was seeing a bunch of reports where the Warriors were agreeing to certain stuff they were going to trade for him, and then once I saw the Porzingis trade, I'm just like, oh yeah, there's probably nothing they can get. That's probably a done deal now with the Warriors, but I really thought he was going to get traded. I mean, that's really the only one I could think of. I mean, obviously we've seen the reports on LeBron getting traded, but he ain't never been traded, and I didn't think he was going to get traded. But I did see something today where him and the Lakers agreed that they're going to part ways this summer. But I think he's going to retire. What do you guys think? You think LeBron's done after the season?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
T.
I think this was the victory lap. It's for as long as I've almost been alive. He's been phenomenal, and he's continued to be phenomenal this year, even at his current age. Do I think he could possibly, keep going? I think he could, but sometimes life goes on, and sometimes you got to move along with it.
Yeah,
I did see a thing out there that said he was considering, or not he was considering, but that a lot of people think that he might go back to Cleveland for one more year.
mm-hmm.
I don't know that that's going to happen. I mean, I think it's all rumor, and why would he uproot his family for a single year across the country? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially when his son plays on the Lakers. But he's still averaging 22 points a game, 5.5 rebounds, 6 assists. Like, he's still cool. He does look like he's getting lazy as hell on defense. I mean, he's never been a superb defender. He's always good at steals, but I see videos left and right of coach yelling at him, and they were like, they're paying how much for this? So I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do, but if they do part ways, this might be it. And better for him to go out on top while he's still averaging good numbers than to just play it out at 40 plus years old just because you want to milk it.
All right. Now I'm surprised the Lakers didn't make a bigger splash. They got rid of Gabe Vincent, for Luke Kennard. I'm pretty sure he's top 10 in 3-point shooting percentage this season, which is a great thing for the Lakers. They could always use another shooter. But outside of that, they didn't push for anything else. Now, I'm sure that would have been difficult given the cap situation and whatnot. But
yeah, I'll go along with the Giannis rumors. Miami didn't make any moves either, and they were putting all in for Giannis. We thought that Ja Morant might get traded. There were some rumors to Minnesota. There's some rumors late that the Bucks were looking to maybe trade for something because they said Ja Morant's value dropped a lot, especially after his teammate got traded. So it's tough. I mean, these teams are sitting tight, and I think maybe the Bucks think that they can do something in the offseason because whatever they did, it didn't help very much. It's not going to help Giannis's behavior by any means.
Absolutely. Another team I'm a bit intrigued with the lack of moves is the Houston Rockets and the lack of having a point guard. Fred VanVleet is out for the season, and they have Reed Shepherd coming off the bench. But outside of that, a bunch of forwards out there playing basketball. And watched quite a few games because Kevin Durant's my favorite player, and a lot of times they look lost, especially if Kevin Durant's not on the floor. Not Alperen Sengun can distribute the rock, and they all somewhat get their assists in, but sometimes you need a floor general out there. You know what I mean? So their lack of really doing anything kind of shocked me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, the Lakers, I feel like, they probably done what they could. I don't know if y'all saw 2 days ago, LeBron gave Gabe Vincent that trade look. On the bench, he gave him the trade look, and a lot of people are reposting the video of him giving him that look and gave a little head nod. It's like, oh yeah, he's gone. He's up out of here. Yeah, I mean, with their pickups, I think they're still gonna, do what they got to do. I mean, the Lakers still are decent. They're 6th seed right now, but I mean, I think they're gonna make the playoffs. I don't think they'll miss them. I mean, still got Luka, very dominant, easily best player in the league right now. I think averaging 33.4 points a game. There's no point guard like him. I mean, you got SGA, but dude, Luka's just dominant right now. He has been all season. He's been healthy too. So yeah, I think Luka being the future of the Lakers is a good thing. But damn, I'm not gonna lie. With all these trades going on, hell, they look like the damn Pacers post Mouse of the Palace. Right. It's getting crazy over there in LA, man.
These teams are just trying anything anymore, man. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not a big fire sale guy myself. I mean, sometimes you just got to hold on to what you got, and it could be coaching, it could be one first-round pick away from making the thing work. You trade some of your best players, and it takes years and years to get these guys back. And like Pacers have never fire sold everybody, like some of these teams are just like, well, let's blow it up, and have a 5-year plan. I'm like, that sucks for the fans.
Yeah, it definitely sucks for the fans. Another team that I'm genuinely surprised hadn't made too much noise was the Orlando Magic. They stayed a little quiet. They shipped off Tyus Jones. And, I mean, outside of that, they didn't really improve. So I can see them struggling for the rest of the year. I don't know about them.
Nice, still young team.
Yeah, still very young team.
Yeah, they got the 8th seed right now. I mean, they're 25-24, 4-6 in the last 10. Still trying to figure it out. I don't know that they're going to jump anybody, and I really don't know that anybody below them is going to jump them. I mean, there's not a whole lot of improvement below them. So
yeah, I agree.
They'll sneak in and keep the fans excited. But Detroit, they sucked for how many years? Even when they got their top point guard, and then now look at them. They just figured it out. They kept drafting well and figured it out, and now they're killing it. Well, adding Tobias Harris helped too, but you need some veterans. You got to have some veterans with some young guys. 100%. I really hated seeing Jaden Ivey not do so well, especially after he came back from injury. He just kind of fell off.
Yeah, that sucks. And Duncan Robinson has been has had a reemergence in his career. He's been playing great for the Pistons. Shooting lights out for them.
Yeah, for sure.
That
What do you
was
think, Joey?
no. Them adding Duncan Robinson, I knew from the get go that was gonna be a good pickup, and I'm glad he got off the Heat because now he's able to use and maximize his potential. Because I mean, I feel like the Heat didn't really utilize him as much, but like now, he's having fun. He's linked back up with his former alma maters from University of Michigan, and he's just Duncan Robinson. He's just having fun out there. I mean, all them young guys are out there having fun. I mean, like it's a young team. Like they're playing very very fast basketball, and it's wild, man. It's wild that the Pistons are doing this good. I mean, Detroit's on fire right now. I know it's awesome to be a Detroit Pistons fan right now.
And really good defense too. I mean, they're second or third in opponents' points per game. While scoring well, so it's a lot more fun when you're winning.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that just wraps it up outside of teams that, did their fire sale. Bulls and the Grizzlies both officially calling it quits on the season, if you ask me. I think they waved the white flag. I think that'll about do. I think all these players are ready for the All-Star break, get a nice refreshment, and finish the rest of the season out strong for the teams that are competing, and as well as the players that are fighting for a better contract. I expect to see them do well.
Yeah, play some. Now's the time. If you've got a lot of injuries or if you're sucking, play them young guys. Start developing. I mean, there's not enough development in the NBA, in my opinion. There's some of the star players, but I've noticed a couple of these second round picks. They get traded 5, 6, 8 years later, and like, well, this guy ended up being somebody. He just, didn't have proper development. So now's the time when that you don't want to be great, and you got some injuries at the starters. Let's play some guys and see what they got. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kind of shocked me with the whole TJD trade from the Warriors. I mean, the Warriors had a young big man core. They just weren't using him. And I mean, I know he doesn't shoot. He's more of an inside paint protector. But I really wish they would have been able to utilize him more instead of just let's trade for a older, injury prone big man. I mean, I think they should have just stuck to the script and utilized him. I mean, I know he's Mr. Relevant. He's the last pick. But hey, maybe in Toronto he'll be able to do something.
He's had some good games there, and he can run. I mean, he can run with that offense, so that it makes more sense than a 7-footer hobbling up the floor. But they needed a real big, I guess. I mean, nobody's questioning whether Porzingis is better than Trace Jackson, but how does it fit?
Yeah, I just think, with the Warriors, they've always been like a shooting hybrid team. So I just feel like they want to weave out all the big men that play old school, like inside, post up, knock them down. Like Zach Randolph type of bigs. I just think they don't want to deal with that, and that's what TJD is. He's an inside center, and he's only 6'9". He's not that big.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to weave him out. So, yeah, I mean, get well soon. Hopefully, he does good in Toronto. Hopefully, he has that passport. Straight
He'll
up.
do good.
Passport. Did
Maybe
you get shots?
Who knows though? Maybe TJD could leak up with the six god, man. Maybe that's like what he wants to do, man. Maybe he wants to leak up with Drizzy up there. Who knows? Now's the chance, man. But all right, y'all, we gonna wrap this up, man. Appreciate you guys for hitting me up. Liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate y'all. And I told y'all we're going to do bigger and better things in 2026, man. So, keep the ball rolling. Keep sharing this to everybody. Let me know. Drop down in the comments below if you got any comments, questions, or concerns. I ain't too big not to reply. I'll reply to all messages, all DMs, so just hit me up, man. That's it, y'all. Peace.
See y'all, and check out our last podcast with the Super Bowl for the Super Bowl weekend too.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. We might see you on Super Bowl Sunday. Who knows?
Hey.
Peace.
Hey, I'm predicting the future of psychic. Tip over kickoffs that got me excited. I be placing the bet every Sunday. I'm treating this FanDuel like it's my wife. I'm with T Woods, don't scare Mikey. You can hate it or love it or like it. I ain't breaking a sweat while I'm placing the bet, cause these picks I got is fire. Tip over kickoffs, baby. Tip over kickoffs, tip over kickoffs, baby.